Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Fresh type of flow. Miss Icicle, ride bicycle. Come true, yo. Get you this type of blow. If you want a menage, I got a tricycle.
Jaji and Rich Esme, hello.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for holding. What's going on?
My friend is dead set on becoming an influencer, and she keeps talking about like joining the Bop House on TikTok, and honestly, I just don't think it's a good idea. She has a terrible personality. She isn't exactly the nicest person, so I don't think she'd be a good fit for any kind of public platform.
Oh my gosh! But could she fake it? Because you never know. I mean, if she can act, she could totally fake it till she makes it.
I don't know. Like, here's the thing: she's super self-centered, and my issue is, I can't really imagine her being successful, like in that kind of world, because that's where like authenticity and relatability really matter.
Well, she thinks pretty highly of herself. That means she'll probably post a lot. I mean, really, isn't the test is just let's see what happens when she starts posting? Then you will know if you were right or wrong.
I guess, but the issue is also, like, I don't think she has, like, a full understanding, right? Like, every time she mentions, like, the Bop House, I try to explain to her that Bop means something totally different than what she thinks it does. But she's, like, not listening and or not getting it. And I guess that's my concern is, like, it's just going to kind of blow up in her face. Because she, like, doesn't seem to have a full grasp on what it is she's talking about. And so then I get really frustrated because I feel like I'm not getting through to her. So I'm just not really sure what to do anymore.
I kind of feel like if you are coming from, like, a place of love, like, you don't want her, like... You're 100%, let's just say, you're 100% positive this isn't going to work out for her and it's going to devastate her, right? And you're coming from this place of love and you don't want her to get hurt in that way. You can't be the one to tell her this. Like, you have to find out, like, hey, let's go get, like, a TikTok coach or something. And then they can be the one with their expertise to say, this probably isn't the field for you. Because coming from you, it may not come. I mean, she may think either you're jealous of her or she may think like you don't have her best interest in mind and you don't want it to ruin your friendship.
You need like a guy friend to go, hey, will you tell her what you call a bop? And then like...
No, literally,
right?
Yeah.
And then I explain it, so you're not explaining it. Yeah. Then she'll be like, oh, well, I don't...
Well, can you educate us then, or me, and your friend, what is the Bop House and what does it mean?
Bop is like kind of like another word for, I mean, it's not really a good word, but it's like another word for like hoe. So it's not like the best thing. And the Bop House is kind of like, it's, I guess like, it's kind of like this group of TikTokers or whatever. And like, it's a lot of like kind of ganging up on each other, especially like, so, do you know, like Travis Barker?
Yeah.
So it's like kind of especially like these girls kind of gang up on like his daughter, Alabama Barker. And like, they're just like nasty to each other.
Your friend thinks she can get into the Bop House and and live there? Is that what you're saying?
Like, I guess Yes.
So what you let her? Let her
That's
make her
what I-
TikToks. Let her make her TikToks. Let her think she's going to get in the Bop House. If she does a TikTok and one of them hits and goes viral, you never know. She could start her own house.
That's true. You
That's
never
very
know.
true. Yeah, the Bop House is just basically like this new version of what the Hype House is.
Right, that's what I thought.
It's like a new version of, and these girls basically make these TikToks and they start drama with Alabama Barker and her whole crew.
Right,
Like,
but they
they're
do live in a house together?
They all live together and they all make videos together. Like, it's a whole thing. But you're right, John Jay. Like,
Let her.
I think so. One of my New Year's resolutions this year, Esme, was to not take on other people's problems, because I'm like you. If I'm telling my friend this is a bad idea and they're not listening to me, I would get frustrated and I'd get in my feelings about it. Just let them go. Let her go do it. If she's successful, great. If she
Right.
fails, you can just sit back and keep it to yourself and say, "I told you so."
I think in that kind
Tell
of,
her
when
that,
someone's
but
trying to do something with
just
their
let her.
life, let them.
That's
now,
not your problem.
If they are, if it's different, if you're dating someone, that guy is a jerk face, you want to give him your 2 cents. But if she's got a career goal in mind, when I was in high school, my friend Greg, you guys know my friend Greg, I talk about all the time. 10th grade, he tells me he wants to run for Congress. 10th grade. I'm like, what's that mean? I don't know anything about this stuff. And he goes, I want you to be my campaign manager. I'm like, let's do it. Let's go. And he held that dream, and I supported his dream, and then it faded. And I never had to be a campaign manager for Congress.
And then you didn't have to crush his dreams either.
I'd be wearing a tie right now if that would have happened.
Right.
But I
would've
didn't
liked to
exactly,
see
Kyle.
that.
You nailed it. I didn't have to crush his dream.
Yeah.
I supported him. I could have said, "Are you freaking crazy? We're in 10th grade. No one's thinking about Congress. Get your grades up, first of all." Guess what? Grades went in the dumper, and the parents sent him to military school.
No Congress.
No Congress.
But you know what? Now I bet he'd be good in Congress now.
Be great. He's full of it.
He's very political.
He's full of it. And Esme, content creating, it can be hard. Your friend might get bored and tired of it. And
Exactly.
let her do it. And then when she realizes she has to post like 5 videos a day, she's going to get over
And
it.
she'll be, boy, my friend was so supportive of me. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That's why Greg and I are still friends today, because I supported his dream of Congress.
Yeah, you're such a good friend.
Now he texts me and says he's made me a jar of salsa. Homegrown salsa.
She's taken down his vocation a notch.
All right, Esme, have a great day. Be a supportive friend.
I will. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for
You
calling
guys
in.
have a good day, too.
God bless. Text us. Text JGR, whatever you want to say, to the number 96893. Here's a text. John J. and Rich, I called in for the weekend giveaway. They picked up and said I was the 13th caller, and then it dropped. I'm currently in my car sobbing. I don't know if it dropped. They probably said you're caller 13, and then they moved on. That's a bummer.
Looking for 14.
Try again tomorrow.
Tomorrow, we're giving away weekend tickets at 6:30 during Peyton's Predictions. Weekend at 6:30 tomorrow. And also, we dropped a couple of Easter eggs in our Afterwards podcast, too, about other giveaways that are going to happen tomorrow on the show. We're going to play a game. We need a contestant to play Counteract. And the game, the prize is tickets to see Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. So if you'd like to be our contestant, call 877-937-1047. Another text here. Kyle was talking about how her kids are sick, right? In fact, you said Addie might have asthma. Mm-hmm. This text says, John J. Rich, I'm listening to today's pod. Kyle talking about her kids and how the doctor said Addie might have asthma. Tell her to look at her DM from @Mr. I mentioned that to her 2 years ago. I'll be sending the bill to my studio in Chicago. There's a doctor in Chicago listens to the show, Dr. Muhammad.
Interesting. Well, it's because the doctor didn't actually diagnose her with asthma. They were like, we don't want to say it's asthma just yet. We're going to give her a breathing treatment, and they prescribed a new inhaler for her, and they want to see how it's going. But honestly, I don't think the inhaler is helping.
You know, when I was a kid, I wanted asthma so bad because everyone had inhalers and it
That's
looked so cool.
funny. My little brother had asthma, and I also thought it was cool. I was like, can I borrow your inhaler?
Oh, my gosh.
That's exactly how I didn't have a friend that had it. I just saw it. And now I use the nose spray every day.
Well, we were also jealous
Full
of kids
circle.
with casts. If you had a cast, like,
Or
oh, that's
braces.
so cool.
Yeah,
I
braces.
thought braces were cool.
Me too.
Totally.
Never had braces.
I think that trend is still, I think that's still alive because Addie, my daughter, who's 10, she had a friend. I feel like they're giving braces to kids really young now. She had a friend who had braces, and she's like, Mom, do you think I'll need braces? And I was like, probably, maybe. I feel like you got a while to worry about that, though.
Right. And my nephew King is the same age as Addie. He's 10. And he came home from school the other day with one of those star pimple patches all over his face. And I was like, first of all, what little girl gave you those?
Yes.
Second of all, it was funny because I'm like, you don't have any pimples or acne, what that's for. And they
Addie
all
has
just-
stolen a couple of mine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I totally have a zip.
I know, right?
Do you?
Jenna, good morning.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. You have a TV recommendation for us?
Yes, I just heard you guys talking about the OJ series, which I haven't watched yet, but I just watched Kings of Tupelo, and I didn't know if you guys had seen that. That show is crazy. If you think that OJ can happen in the country, you should watch that show.
Heard about it. I know Grant came in and talked about it. Do you remember, Kyle? Did you start watching it?
I started watching it,
Yeah.
and then I didn't finish. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So it's based off like a real story?
It's
like
a true story. It's a
crime?
documentary.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it happens in Tupelo, Mississippi, down south, and you just think that the story's going one direction, and it takes a complete 180, and I was just in shock. It's better to watch it with someone because I was watching it by myself, and I was just talking. I couldn't believe it. Like, it's crazy.
Dang, I
It's
see
insane.
Elvis impersonation right here. It's like
Yeah, it has a little bit to do with it, but there's just, oh my gosh, I can't even, there's so many nuggets to it.
Okay. Thanks, Jenna. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, we're gonna play Counteract. Nick, is that don't you host that game? Okay. All right, hold on. Let me get Nick's game show music for Counteract.
I
Let's say
forgot
hello
what this
to
game is.
Artie, hello.
Morning. How you doing, guys?
Artie McFarty. Never make fun of a listener's name.
Artie.
Never make fun of a listener's name.
That's right.
All right, so Nick is coming in. We're going to play. You're going to win it. You're playing for Tina Fey, Amy Poehler tickets. Nick, how do we play Act Counteract?
Okay, guys, Counteract is played like this. I'm going to play a clip from a movie. You have to guess who the actor or actress is, and then in turn, you have 10 seconds to name other films or TV shows that person has been in, okay? Guys, I like to theme my games. I don't know if you heard. So this week, we're going to do romantic comedies. It's the season of love, so we're going to do romantic comedies. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Artie, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm first, huh?
Okay. No, you're not. John Jay's first.
Okay.
Seriously? It's like you're photoshopped.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
So you have to name who that actress is.
Amy Poehler.
I'm sorry, that's not right.
Oh, darn.
We are looking for Emma Stone.
Oh.
Emma Stone from Crazy Stupid Love. Just for fun, can you name any other movies Emma Stone's been in?
Superbad.
Uno?
I think it's called A+. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Isn't she Frankenstein? She's Bride of Frankenstein?
Is she?
I don't know.
Yeah, she just won the Academy Award for that.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, like last year.
You were looking for Easy A, by the way.
Easy A, that's it. Yeah.
I have to look up this Bride of Frankenstein movie. I don't think that's right.
I don't know if it's called Bride
I know
of
what you're talking
Frankenstein.
about. I know she just did like some big blockbuster.
Yeah,
movie.
she won the
She
Academy
looked,
Award.
I mean, she looked, like super pale. I just don't know.
Also, Ha 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 Hollywood. What's that one where you're singing and dancing? Hollywood?
La La
LA.
Land.
Yeah, that one.
Ha 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 land.
Ha ha hand. Okay, so John
I
Jay,
sucked at this game.
great job. No points there. Rich?
So, what if I'd gone to the movies? What if I had gone somewhere else for lunch? What if I'd gotten there 10 minutes later? It was meant to be.
Ooh, man. Is that New Girl?
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like Emma Stone.
Well,
Did sound like Emma Stone.
I mean, if you can name who that person is, Rich, that's going to be the start.
That is New Girl, isn't it?
Zoe Deschanel.
It is Zoe Deschanel.
Zoe Deschanel is correct.
Good assist there, Peyton.
Movies that Zoe Deschanel is in.
Well, you got New Girl,
She's
so
in
that's
New
one.
Girl, yeah. And isn't she an animated voice in The Croods as well? Isn't she in The Croods?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Elf.
Elf, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Elf. That's true.
Okay. This game is going great.
That's New Girl. What movie was that, though?
2 points. It was 500 Days of Summer.
Oh, yeah. That's a great movie.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Sad movie. Depressing.
So Rich is on the board with 2 points. We'll move over to Peyton.
Yeah, but I've ironed on your lucky number on the back. 13.
Oh, God, I have no idea who that is.
Okay.
Jennifer Gardner.
Jennifer Gardner is incorrect. Any guesses in the room?
I think that's Taylor Swift.
Winona Ryder.
I was going to say Taylor Swift.
We were looking for Taylor Swift. That's from the
Valentine's
film
Day?
Valentine's Day. Okay.
Yeah.
Again,
all right.
swimmingly is how this game is going. Kyle?
No, I'm not buying that. You can write anyway. I think you're running away.
I believe that's Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah!
All right. Okay, he's in Dazed and Confused.
Okay.
He's in the Lawyer movie.
We didn't start the timer, but you've got 2.
That's what you did for everyone else. We just went. He's in that other movie about love. Oh, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
That's the movie that clip was
He's
from.
in Matthew McConaughey. All right.
Magic Mike.
Oh, yeah, he's in Magic Mike.
Okay. Well, good job,
He does
Kyle.
the-
I believe that's 4
grocery
points
store
there.
scene.
All right.
Super proud of you. Artie, good luck.
Stop
All
thinking
right.
about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
What is his name? I know this. This is Ryan. Is it Ryan Gosling?
Yeah! Hit the timer, Rich.
Ryan Gosling. What other movies you got? Ryan Gosling. That's the only one I know, honestly.
A lot of debating internally there. You're running out of time. Ryan
say The
Gosling is
Notebook.
correct. Okay,
He
The
did say The
Notebook
Notebook.
is what we're looking for. So 2
Barbie.
points there for Artie. Round 2. Kyle's in the lead right now. We're going to start things off with John Jay.
Don't go rolling in poison ivy as soon as I leave the house. Or lock yourself in a closet or do anything that makes you need stitches. If your finger falls off, it's staying off.
I mean, that sounds like Tom Hanks.
It is.
But I don't know if a romantic. Oh, Sleepless in Seattle, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 points for John Jay.
He's
That's
in
smart.
Castaway. He's in Philadelphia. He's in Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in. Na, 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 na,
Very good.
He just took
That was amazing. That was
The
amazing.
competition is heating up. John Jay, I believe 7 points there is what I counted. We'll move on to Rich.
Oh, come on. I won't bite. Unless you want me to.
Is that J-Law, Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah!
Okay, she's in Hunger Games. She's in Hunger Games 2. She's in, gosh, what else is Jennifer Lawrence in? The movie with Chris where they're stuck in space.
Silver Linings Playbook. Is that
He also didn't finish the Hunger Games franchise, which is interesting.
Was that Silver Linings Playbook?
That was No Hard Feelings.
Oh,
Yeah, that movie.
that's a
I
good
liked
movie.
that movie.
Last year.
That was a good one.
Pepe?
You didn't want to see the light of day. God, there was 1 week when you wore sweatpants. Every day.
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell's correct.
Oh,
Let's go.
Frozen 1, Frozen 2. Kristen Bell, where are you? Dang it. That movie, The Good Place. I like that show. That's a show. Dang it.
I mean, good job, Peyton. That's 4 points. Of course, the film that we were looking for was Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
You can't win, but great try. Kyle? Peyton is disgusted by Kyle right now.
This is like an iconic scene.
Oh,
Channing
no.
Tatum.
Channing Tatum, incorrect. Peyton?
Heath Ledger, bro.
Heath Ledger is correct.
I don't know. Okay, he's in the Batman movie. Joker. He's a Joker. He's in
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
He's not in that movie.
Yeah, that was him.
That's him. That's from that
No,
movie.
that 10 Things I Hate About You is what you were looking for,
10
Peyton.
Things I Hate About You with Julia Stiles.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so sorry, Kyle. Goose egg that round. So sorry. But let me tell you, Artie, if you can get any of this, you're going to win.
I have no idea.
I thought this was the easiest one. Does anybody in the room know it?
What is it? What is it?
We're looking for Adam Sandler in 50 First Dates. So,
oh, man, I love Adam Sandler.
Apparently not enough, Artie.
Oh, no, Artie.
That's right. So who wins?
God dang. Kaya, actually, John Jay won.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Artie, you can have the tickets to see
Amy Poehler.
Michelle Obama, Amy Poehler. Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, Michelle Obama.
You're so close.
I didn't know Michelle
Who's going to be
Obama
there?
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Okay, real talk. We're all kind of hooked on our phones. It's full of shiny apps designed to keep your attention captive forever. But there's real-life stuff to do other than scrolling, and I'm here to help. I'm Christina Quinn, the host of Try This, a podcast from The Washington Post. The show explores solutions for life's common problems. And this season, we're learning to tame the dopamine beast and reclaim our attention in this noisy and distracting world. So let's tame the beast together. Find Try This from The Washington Post wherever you listen.